Very good morning, everyone. So, in the previous session, we completed the concepts of Memorandum of Association. Completely, it was over. And the next area we are going to start with is Articles of Association and Alteration of Articles and section number 18. Three topics we are going to complete in this lecture. Number 1, section number 5. Number 2, section number 14. Number 3, section number 18. Three connected sections are there. Let us complete all the three. So the three sections are section number 5. You can come to the Bail Act. Section number 5. Yesterday we completed memorandum. Now we are going to start with articles. Okay. Section number 5. Next section number 14. What is section number 14? Alteration of articles. Okay. Like alteration of memorandum, alteration of articles we will see there. And last one, section number 18. Sir, why that concept will be dealt? Yes, we will understand once we complete articles alteration concept. Then you will understand why we are reading 18. Okay. So those are the three sections we are going to start with in the today's session. I repeat once again, 5, 14 and 18. Three sections, 5, 14 and 18 are the three connected sections we are going to complete today. Clear everyone? Once those are completed, next session we start with a new area called as a Doctrines under Companies Act. One full session we will be focusing only on the doctrines. Clear? So from tomorrow's session we are having around 2 sessions, I think, if I am not wrong. 2 or 3? 2 sessions. 7. I think second session was given to me. 2 to 6:15 it was given to me. So we will be having class from 2 to 6:15. Sorry, okay, half an hour even if you remove for the break. At least we will be having around 4 hours technically a session will be there. 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 45 minutes. So one full session we will be targeting only on doctrines. Nothing other than doctrine. Doctrines and cases. Those we will be discussing on that area. So in that 4 sessions were given like that for me. In that 4 sessions we will complete this chapter Incorporation and Incidental Matters. Once completed, you know, I said the most important area like share capital we will be focusing on. Share capital with the prospectus chapter. So 3 and 4 we will start simultaneously. Okay. So before even going into the concepts, first one, memorandum articles are 2 different concepts. Memorandum of Association is a charter document, means main core document of a company. It will detail about what is this company, nature of company, name of company, where it is located, the state, okay, what is the liability, how much capital is there. These details will be discussed in the Memorandum of Association. Articles of Association will be talking about Articles of Association will be talking about internal rules and regulations that a company has to follow. Simply to tell, Memorandum of Association is such a document where you will specify the name, state, objects, etc. of a particular company. This is only a basic overall detail about a particular company. Articles of association of a company will contain such details which will be helpful for a company to do its activities on a day-to-day basis. Which is more important document in a company if a person asks us? Undoubtedly it will be Articles of Association. Than Memorandum of Association, I am telling you, undoubtedly it will be Articles of Association. Clear everyone? If skeleton everything is the memorandum, okay, the parts inside and the nervous system and the blood everything will be, I will call it as an articles. Clear everyone? Overall skeleton will be provided by what? Memorandum of Association. But actual working, the heart, brain, everything, the nervous system, blood pumping, everything, will be done internally using a system called as a articles of association. Hope you are clear, everyone. That's all. So in this way I can explain the importance of articles. If a person asks us what is more important, undoubtedly you need not even stop. Directly you can tell that articles is more important in a company than memorandum. Clear, everyone? Memorandum lo overall idea of a company will be there, but articles of association will stand in a different level. Okay, articles of association like every single minute detail about the company as to how it can do will be there. So therefore I will tell this way. Memorandum of association will tell what company can do. Articles of association will tell how company can do and what are the restrictions in doing that. Clear, everyone? So therefore articles of association will be talking about how it can be done. That means practically how it has to be done in this company will be discussed in a document called as articles of association. Shall we start with the concept, everyone? Let us begin. Please come over to section number 5. The articles of a company, please read. The articles of a company shall contain, that's all. First word he is clearly telling, regulation. That's what I have written, rules and regulations. Regulations for management of the company. Regulations for the management of a company. So articles of a company shall contain regulations for management of the company. Next, articles shall also contain such matters as may be prescribed. As may be prescribed means what we need to read? Rules. Rule content, how it is applicable, we will see at the end. Let's continue to the next one. Provided that nothing prescribed in this subsection shall be deemed to prevent a company from including such additional matters in its articles as may be considered necessary for its management. Next, the articles may contain provisions for entrenchment to the effect that specified provisions of the articles may be altered only if conditions or procedures as that are more restrictive than those applicable in case of special resolution are met or complied with. The provisions of entrenchment referred to in subsection 3 shall only be made either on formation of company or by an amendment in the articles agreed to by all members of the company in case of a private company and by a special resolution in case of a public company. Where the articles contain provisions for entrenchment, whether made on formation or by amendment, company shall give a notice to the registrar of such provisions in such a form and manner as may be prescribed. The articles of a company shall be in respective forms and tables in F, G, H, I and J in Schedule 1 as may be applicable to such company. A company may adopt all or any of the regulations contained in the model articles applicable to such company. In case of a company which is registered after the commencement of this act, in so far as the registered articles of such company do not exclude or modify the regulations contained in model articles applicable to such company, those regulations shall, so far as applicable, be the regulations of that company in the same manner and to the same extent as if they were contained in the duly registered articles of a company. Nothing in this section shall apply to the articles of a company registered under any previous company law unless amended under this act. That's all. Everyone understood? Very clear. Read the section first. Mark this important. Exam multiple times is first tested, and examination important point will be the star marked one, 3 and 4 and 5. 3, 4, 5. Everyone in the class, please read properly. Everyone, you ensure that you are answering properly, you are listening properly, you are reading properly. Once you come on the stage today, you should not commit any mistakes. Read the section properly. I will give you 3 minutes time. Read one by one slowly. I gave time for you to read. Please don't do overaction, eh? Huh? Please. Please, please. Please read properly. Read up to 5. 6, 7, 8, 9 we can read later. First read up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completed? Have you read subsection number 1, 2, 3? Sorry, see the screen once. First point number 1. What will be there inside the articles? Articles will contain any basic information of company like name, registered office, objects, capital, liability, association. It will contain about what? Internal rules and regulations will be drafted in the form of articles. Clear or not, everyone? Internally, all the command prompts are given in the articles of association. In computer, we will call it as a coding. That coding is articles in a company. If memorandum is like a hardware, it will be entirely the software of a company. So how you write here, in that way only the company will behave. Behavior of a company will be dependent on the articles of a company. Hello, everyone understood or not? Yes, so therefore try to understand clearly. Articles of association is the most important document in a company. It will talk about the internal management every single day, how the company has to manage, what are the powers of directors, what are the powers of the shareholders, how they will exercise the powers. Every single thing will be discussed in an area called as articles. So first one, tell me, articles will contain the details of basic information. It will contain details about the management of company. Number 1 over. Number 2, articles shall also contain such matters as may be prescribed. This is the wording used. Always whenever I use the word as may be prescribed, what I have to refer? One second. I will show you study material of the institute for one good reason. See here. Please, everyone, listen. This is the articles section in the study material. First, they define what is articles. See there. Actually, articles of association of company contains the internal rules and regulations of the company. Already I written the point or not? If you see there, contains regulations. Articles of a company shall contain regulations for management of company. Next one, what is the second point? Article shall also contain such matters as may be prescribed under the rules. Now answer. Did they include rules for the exam? No rules for exam. See there, again, you are not in this world. See there. He has clearly mentioned that articles shall also contain such matters as are prescribed under the rules. That's what he said. Did they written any rule content below that? That's why I am telling you, all the rules are not applicable for your exams. Clear? Not like in CA final. CA final, all the rules are applicable for exam. IPC, I mean CA interla, totally there are only 50 rules applicable for your exam. Clear everyone? More rules are applicable in chapter called as a deposits, debentures, share capital and general meetings. In these 4 chapters, general meeting means management and administration. In those 4 chapters, rules are applicable. In all the remaining chapters, only 1 or 2 rules are made applicable for your exams. Everyone understand the point or not? You can see the study material directly. Rule content not applicable for your exam, but still I will explain what is there in the rules. Okay, summary I will explain. No need to remember for exam, but for understanding sake, definitely rule content is important. Before even going into this, point number 1 once again, what articles will contain? Regulations for the management of company. Over 1 point done. Second one, articles shall also contain such matters as may be prescribed. Whenever I use the word as may be prescribed, what does it mean? What is as may be prescribed? Answer. Contained in the rules. I will be moving on to this part. See here. As may be prescribed. I am clicking on this. Now the rule content will open. This I have to explain what is the meaning. You can observe here. Can you please read what this is? Schedule. Sir, what is there in Schedule 1? Question number 1. This is a practical approach to understand the articles and memorandum. What is Schedule 1? Schedule 1, every act will have schedules. Schedules will be kept at the last part of the act. What is the last section in Companies Act? How many sections I said Companies Act is having? What is the last section? Immediately after 470 schedules will start. Clear everyone? Sir, what schedule will have? Schedule will have formats. Schedule will have formats. Everyone not in this world, come from the beginning once again. Tell me, which schedule I am talking about? After which section we should see schedules? After the last section of every act, what will be kept? Schedules. In Companies Act, there are totally 7 schedules. How many schedules are there? 7 schedules are there. 7th schedule is talking about CSR. In your auditing it will come. Okay, in your audit, I think completed audit. CSR over CSR. Not yet completed. Company audit over. Company audit going on over. Maybe in company audit it will come. If not in company audit, it depends on the faculty, no problem. Sometimes they will teach with company audit, sometimes independently they will take the topic, but CSR is there in your exams. And moreover, CSR is also there in your law paper. So elaborately both the sides people will cover. Their audit faculty will cover that. Here I also will cover the CSR. Same concept will be there. There, they will focus more on what are the works of an auditor in CSR. Here we will be talking about the legality of a CSR. Okay? Why I am telling all these things is, listen carefully. Whenever there is a company, that company has to write the articles and memorandum and articles, I mean. Section number 4 and 5 are the two sections. 4 will be talking about MOA, 5 will be talking about AOA. MOA, AOA, how it should be, question will arise. Format of MOA, format of AOA, they have given in a schedule called as schedule number 1. Schedule 7 is CSR. That's why I am telling CSR context here. Clear, everyone? How many schedules are there? How many? 7 schedules are there. Clear, everyone? 7 schedules are there totally. 7 schedules, so this is one of the schedules. The first schedule to the Companies Act talks about the format of dash and dash. MOA and see here. Schedule means it's a table. That's why these are called as a tables. With the names they will give. First, please read what is the format covered in the first table. This is not the way in which you have to read. Start from the beginning once again. Read. Association of a company. Very good. This is all given in MOA of a company limited by shares. This is a format number 1. So, this is a first schedule. Just a minute. I will open this way. See here. Schedule 1. This is schedule number 1. Next, schedule number 1, table B, table C, table D, table E, like that it will be. First 5 are the formats of MOA. MOA. First 5 are purely the formats of MOA. Next 5 are purely the formats of AOA. A, B, C, D, E, format of MOA. F, G, H, I, J are the formats of articles, AOA. Let us see what is the concept of table F. Please see here. What is the schedule number? Please read. Schedule 1. What is the table number? Table F. Okay. Now every one of you please see here. Please read the name of the table. Table F. What is the content covered there? Articles of Association of a company limited by shares. Question may arise. Sir, F point articles of association of a company limited by share. Then what will be there in G? See here. Table G. Read. Articles of association of a company limited by guarantee and also having some amount of share capital, combination company. Next one is table H. Next, please read. What is the table H? Articles of association of a company limited by guarantee and not having share capital. And next, content I. These are all see one line answers. Articles of association of an unlimited company having a share capital. Last one. Table J. Please read. Articles of association of an unlimited company and not having share capital. It is table number J. Now listen carefully to the point. Let us start with the main issue now. See here. How many tables are totally there? Come from the beginning once again, everyone. And I mean it to say, when I said the topic is very important, absolutely those are important for your understanding. If you don't listen, I will not do anything. I will repeat as many number of times as you cry. Okay? So please listen carefully once again. There are totally 10 tables. All the 10 tables are given in schedule number to the Companies Act. It will be there before 470 sections are, after 478 section are. How many tables are there totally? Table number 1 will be talking about A. A will be talking about MOA. A, B, C, D, E. MOA. It will contain MOA na MOA format. Everyone. Why not entire MOA? Question will arise. Name of one company and another company cannot be same. Then how can I write the total content there? State where the company gets incorporated, two companies will not be same. How can I write the state name there? Format I will give. You fill the format. Who should fill? Persons who are incorporated in the companies has to appropriately fill the numbers, fill the details. Detail filling option will be given to us. But the format as to how MOA should be has already been given under the Companies Act. Simply to tell you can't prepare MOA like what you want. It should be as per schedule number 1. Table A, B, C, D, E. Everyone in the class now tell me, articles start with which table? Everyone? Continue. F, G, H, I, J. F talking about what? Articles of association of a company limited by share capital. Second one, articles of association of a company limited by guarantee and having share capital. Next, articles of association of a company limited by guarantee and not having share capital. Next, articles of association of a company, articles of association of a company which is having which liability? Unlimited liability. Next one, unlimited liability without having share capital. How many are there totally? These 5 are articles contained in various kinds of companies. Clear everyone in the class? So how to manage each kind of company we are going to see in those tables in our exams. None of the tables are applicable. That's what I want to tell. Rules you have seen with your own eyes in the study material. Na? Nowhere he mentioned that. In exam, they will not ask you about table F. But my classes should not be just bookish in nature. Therefore, I don't want to just tell that it is not applicable for examinations. Therefore, we will go to the next subsection. I can't tell like that. Let us understand what are there in the contents. Okay, regarding this particular articles provided under table number F2, table number J. Summary I will explain very clearly in detail. Listen carefully. Please don't get distracted for the next 10 minutes. See here. If you remember in the initial class when we started with this chapter, I told you why public company, 7 members, private company, 2 members, OPC, 1 member. If you remember. On the same footing it started. See here. Memorandum of Association, problem is not there. When 1956 Companies Act has come, private company concept came into India. I said this point already to you. Previously in India there is no concept called as private company. What is the only concept there? Company, that's all. Public, sir. If private is there, the word public will come. Private concept is not there. Why should I call it public company? It is called as a company. That's all. There is only one concept in India. What is that concept? Company. Also called as a corporate, non-corporates. That's all. If you are a company, I call you as a corporate. Not a company, non-corporate. Or once upon a time, I am talking about before 56. Listening everyone. 1956 time la people started asking questions, or even government said that convert partnerships into company. People are adamant to say that no, we will not. Government said that why you will not get converted. They said that array in a partnership firm, two persons can start. Wife and husband also can begin a partnership. So easy. Persons within the family can start. In your company, 7 members are required. Government thought that okay, really that's a correct concern. Therefore, they made amendment saying that we will bring a new concept of company called as a private company, wherein 2 members only will be required, 2 directors only required, like that of a partnership firm. This is already I said to you. Everyone in the class. This is already taught. Nothing new. Number 2, they said that at the time of conversion of partnership firm into a private company, we will be transferring all the assets of private partnership firm to private company. At that time, you will calculate the value of the assets at a fair market value, and the difference you will charge as a capital gain. Under section number 46, you will charge it to the income tax as a capital gain tax. Government said that transfer of assets from partnership to private company at the time of conversion is exempt from taxation. It is not treated as a transfer under section number 47. Listening everyone? Yes, so it will not be treated as a transfer. Benefit number 2, then get converted. Lastly, partnership firms said no for this also. They said, we will not get converted. Why? You asked 2 members ecosystem. I created private company. You said capital gain is taxable in transfer of assets. I said it is exempted. I gave you all the benefits. Please get converted into private company. Then these people said that, no, we will not. Why? Reason. In a partnership firm, there is only one document you have to draft. What is that one document? Huh? Very good. Partnership deed. Let's say, for example, there is a chartered accountant. You went to him. He has to draft a partnership deed for you or not? Say he will be charging 5,000 for that. Generally, they charge 5,000-6,000 for drafting a partnership deed. Sir, he took 5,000 rupees. Now, you are telling me to convert into what? Not listening. You are telling me to convert into what? From what? And then normally it's a partnership getting converted into company. Company require partnership deed. MOA, AOA. Now, how many documents are there? Number 1. Number 2. Now the person who is preparing will charge only for MOA, will charge also for AOA. Both he will charge. Then they ask that question to the government. If it is a private partnership firm, there is only one document. When I get converted to company, you are asking me to file 2 documents. Drafting cost will be increasing. So what is this? Therefore, we don't get converted into private company or any company we don't get converted, they said. Government said that, oh, okay. There only one document, here 2 documents. That's your problem. Yes. If I give you one of the document free of cost to you, will you get converted? Yes. Therefore, bumper offer to all the companies. Schedule number 1 to the Companies Act. Table F2, table number J. Model articles will be given by the government of India itself. You need not draft any articles. Just copy paste all the articles given by the government of India. In schedule number 1, called as table number F. Table F of the Companies Act. Schedule number 1 will contain template articles. What articles? Also called as a model articles. Also called as a model article. How articles can be, I will give. You can't afford money in drafting the articles once again. Literally copy paste everything. No sir, I have capability to hire a chartered accountant. I can write my own articles. You go with that. Clear everyone? Yes, tell me, what is this table F? What is this table F? What is the table F? Model articles. Repeat the word, what it is? Model articles. Everyone repeat. For example, in case here they will conduct a model test paper or not? Model exams or not? Model exam means that question will come in exam. Like that it can come. Same. Like this articles can be, not like this articles should be. Clear or not everyone in the class? Model means like this it can be, chance is there. You can draft your articles in this way. That does not mean you should draft only like this. No. Clear everyone? So before even going into that, I will give you one more chance for you. Please now read 1, 2, proviso, 6 and 7. 1, 2, proviso, 6, 7. Don't sit idle in the class. If you don't have the Bare Act, at least see the screen. I will make it full screen. So if you don't have the Bare Act, at least see the screen and complete. No disturbance, no talking, please. 1, 2, proviso, 6 and 7. Completed? See here now. First point number 1. What articles will contain? Regulations for management. Article shall also contain such matters as may be prescribed. Where it will be prescribed? Rules. Rules here represent the rules provided in schedule number 1. Okay, done. Next. After this, first I will give you certain viewpoints on table concepts. Table F. For our syllabus, anyway none of the tables apply. Conceptually to know, table F is applicable to understand, because table F is more prominently used. 99 out of 100 companies will apply table F only, because almost all the companies in India are company limited by shares. Sorry, see the screen once. Table F. First point number 1. Table F, we have to draft already drafted. This is to be followed model articles. This is called as a model articles of association. Now listen carefully to the point. There will be three kinds of adaptations of table F. Concentrate properly on the concept, everyone. There are three types of adaptations of table F. Table F can be of three types. You can apply table F in your company in three ways. Number one, full adoption, partial adoption, nil adoption. Full adoption, please listen. Full adoption means 100% model articles, 0% own articles. Partial, some percentage of model articles, some percentage of own articles. Third case, nil adaptation of table F represents what? 0% of model articles, 100% of own articles. This is how they handle. Now let us understand point one by one. I will give explanation for each and every point from the bare act directly. First concentrate properly. How many kinds of adaptations can be there? Three. Number one, full, partial, nil. Full means what will be applicable fully? Table F will apply fully. What will not be there? Own articles will not be there. Second case, partial adaptation. Partial adaptation means some provisions of table F I can extract, some I will make modifications to according to my requirement. That will be called as what? Partial adoption. Completely I have my own articles here. Then sorry, I will ask you one question, answer. Why table F? Why table F? To save time, to save cost for the companies in spending on articles of association. Did you understand or not? Yes, now answer my question. Reliance India Limited is there. Reliance Industries. It has launched one of its subsidiary with the name called as a Jio. Jio. Sorry, listen carefully now. Jio telecommunications have been started by the Reliance Industries. Now you should answer my question. Jio company, when it is getting started, they would have applied table F, they would have written their own articles. Guess the answer. They would have applied model articles, or they would have applied own articles, model articles, or they would have written their own articles. Come from the beginning once again. Okay? Reliance Industries Limited would have applied model articles, would have drafted its own articles, or partial. Guess the answer. I will give it to your common sense. Those who ever have common sense, you prove that you have. I am talking about Reliance Industries, especially Jio. Okay? They would have adopted for first type full, second type partial, third time nil. I will show you live now. I will show you. Just give me 1 minute. I will show you live. Reliance Industries Limited, AOA, I will show you now. First Reliance. Reliance, Jio, everything belong to the same group. Anything, answer is same. Old Companies Act also same concept. Tell me, they would have gone for first kind, second kind, third kind. Full adoption, partial adoption, nil adoption. Tell me, how many of you are going with option A? Full adoption of table F. Okay. Next, partially they may have adopted. Some from table F, some they would have drafted on their own. Okay, really, very good. Next, Nil adoption, 100% own. Some people are not even raising their hands. Thank you very much. Now this is the answer. Let us now see practically how companies are doing. Maybe you can really understand, oh, this is how they will really do. At least that way you will understand. Now get ready, folks. Let us see what is there. What we are going to see, Memorandum of Association and Articles of Association. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So, certified to be true for Reliance Industries Limited, Savitri Parekh, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer. Sorry, okay. Please see the screen once. Reliance Industries Limited. Dun, 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 dun. Table F will not apply. So, asal I don't even apply table F. Completely they have drafted their own articles. Why they want other persons to copy paste here? When a company has a intention to go for a business of 1 lakh crores, 5 lakh crores, they will be conducive for 5,000, 10,000. Clearly they mention in the first stage, table F do not apply to us. We will write everything on our own. Now did you understand how practically this will apply? So the point is, table F, sorry, please, table F is applicable or excluded? Everyone. Means it will apply or will not apply? Will not apply. Big companies, why they will apply table F? What is the need for them to apply? What I said, table F has been inserted because these conjuice private companies will be the partnership firms. When they ask to convert, they are telling, 2 times I need to incur cost, another 5,000 means, sorry, 5,000 you will save, I will only give government side. Will Reliance Industries, Jio, Tata company, all these companies will ask for 5,000 refunds, then why they will go? They will hire a chartered accountant, they will hire a company secretary. As per the best suited requirements for their company, they will draft their articles. Clear? Sir, I will show you one important point here. See here. What is this? Certificate of Incorporation. All these things we will see later when we come to the discussion part. As of now, don't ask any questions on Certificate of Incorporation because we didn't complete the concept. Okay, see here now. Tell me, what are the types of adaptations of articles? 1 second, everyone in the class answer. What are the 3 types of adaptations of articles? Full adaptation, partial adaptation. My company is a small partnership getting converted into private. I will go for. I can have a small amount of changes to the existing table F. I will go for. I will throw money on a professional and I will get the work done. I will go for. So therefore, you have 3 options available. You can go either for the first one or second one or third one. Now tell me, I will tell the point, you give the which adaptation it will come. I will make modifications and apply. I will make minor modifications to the existing one and I will apply partial adoption. I will make completely my own articles. Completely I am dependent on model. That's all. Clear everyone in the class? Answer. One last question for you. There will be any compulsion that I need to apply all the table F provisions? You can apply all or any. Everyone, we can apply all or any. Sir, how would I tell that these I am applying? Listen, originally at the time of incorporation, spice is the source document. Which document? Spice plus is which document? Source document. What do you mean by source document? That will be the main document, to that attachments will come. Source document ki what will be the others? Attachment. MOA attachment. AOA attachment. Consent attachment. Director's details attachment. Residential address attachment. House address attachment. Identity address, identity proof attachment. Declaration that you are not disqualified attachment. Source document is spice. MOA, AOA, all these are linked documents. What documents? I repeat once again. First one, tell me what is the source? My name as a STM, subscriber to the memorandum, my name. Okay, first director, my name, my address, my residential address, identity proof, every single detail will be contained in source document spice plus. To the source document, what is the first link? Start from the beginning once again, everyone in the class. Answer now. Point number 1. I said I will tell until and unless I get a satisfaction is everything, every person in the class are listening. And I mean it to say, if 100 are there in the class, 100 should listen. I don't believe in that 99. Because 100 paid the fee, no one got free of cost. Ensure that you are listening properly. If you don't listen, I will make you to listen, no problem. Okay. By hook or crook, you will listen to the class. Why you will not listen also, I will see. Okay. 2 times if you come here, third time automatically you will listen. So, point number 1, I repeat once again. Table F lo 3 adaptations are there. Full, partial, nil. Full means I don't write anything. Partial means I will write some, I will modify some. Nil means completely I will write on my own. They are the 3. We call it as a model article. Like this it can be, not like this it should be. It may be like that, may not be like that. Maybe. Like that it can be. Chance is there. Clear everyone? Can I change the existing articles and write on my own to some extent? Yes. That's called as a modified, also called as a partial. Completely if you write on your own, nil. Completely dependent on that full. 3 types of adaptations of table F. Everyone understood the concept? Now question number 2. Company is incorporated with say for example full adoption. Full adoption means completely I have written completely dependent on model articles. That means I have written anything on my own, I haven't written. Next. Sir, haven't written means directly like Reliance Industries, how adamantly it said table F do not apply. We don't apply table F. Directly they said on the face. We don't want this bloody table F. We write on our own. First type law I will tell table F only will apply. Table F only will apply. That is also very easy. Directly I will tell table F will apply. That's all. I don't need to write anything. But the problem will come in second case. Why? When you tell partial, which points of table F are applicable to you? There are 91 points in table F. How many? 91. How many? 91 table points are there. In 91, what you applied, what you do not apply, how would I know? Clear, huh? Partial adoption, I applied 55. Balance I have written on my own. Which 55? 91 are there totally. Which 55? Previously, 4 years back, we used to take articles, we used to write numbers 1, 4, 9, 12, 18. Excluded we need to write. Included you need not write. Understood or not? We used to write like this. 2020 year amendments are made to the format of Spice Plus. I told you now plus added. One of the plus feature is web-based forms. I told you what is a web-based form. Means you need to download PDF, fill and file, or you need to file directly online. Like a Gmail account opening, you will do everything online processing. Okay? At that time, do you know what government has done? See here. Imagine the screenplay. You opened MCA website. You went into the, spice form. Once you fill entire spice form, then there will be 3 documents. Spice plus MOA, AOA. Imagine, number 1, Spice plus MOA, AOA. Spice plus lock will be there. Part A, first if you log in with the professional details, lock will open for run. What is run? First, before you incorporate a company, first you need to do what? Reservation of a name. You forgot about the concept. Tell me, reservation will be valid for? Reservation will be valid for 20 days. Like that, we are already read, na? You opened MCA website, login ID and password given. Now, Spice plus form will not open. Spice plus part A will open. What will open? Part A of Spice. I told you part A and B. What is part A? Unique name reservation. Part B, filing of the details of incorporation. Okay, now part A will open if you log in ID and password. You fill. Name has been allotted. Immediately, what lock will open? Part B. Like in old movies, one by one doors will open if you do the work. Treasure hunt type. So part B will open. Part B you filled. Part B, you completed verifying the part B. Everything over. Once part B is completed, last one button will be there, online button. Pre-scrutiny. What is the thing? You will click on pre-scrutiny. Any errors are there in the form, it will give you the errors. Wherever you have gone. Sir, if you file a Gmail account, you open. If you don't fill anything, a red color, they will put a mark. This is wrong. You refill this. Same. Like that in companies, more professionally they will show that. As per section so and so, you have done this mistake, like that. So you will click on pre-scrutiny. It will take 1.5 minute time. It will pre-scrutinize all the errors. And it will show unfilled areas are there. It will take you directly to that page. Here red color it will show and tell. Here you have done some mistake. Or some areas are not yet filled. Okay, you came. Pre-scrutiny form you clicked. Immediately it will give you a message. Pre-scrutiny completed. Then, MOA will open. Now did you understand the concept? Which will open? MOA. Fill everything in MOA. Check form, pre-scrutinize MOA form. Pre-scrutinize MOA form. Articles will open. You fill articles also. At that time, imagine how the articles form will be. Please. First box, table provision number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 91 will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this up to 91. Here, checkbox number 1. Checkbox number 2. Like this, here check boxes will be. I think you know how the check boxes will work. But listen to the concept clearly to understand the practical insight of how it works. See here. What is this checkbox? If you tick here, all will be ticked automatically. You need to tick separately again. Select all. Once you click on the first checkbox, it will ask, do you want to apply full adoption? It will ask you. If you click here, separately you need not tell which one you want to apply. All 91 will be automatically ticked. Listening everyone? No sir, I don't want to apply all sir. I want to write on my own. Then second one you need to tick. Okay na? Second one you need to tick. Then all the boxes, okay, all the boxes will be put as wrong. That means you are not applying table F. White color boxes will open. Here you need to write the content. Online, directly online you need to type everything what you want. So generally what I will do is in a word I will type everything. copy, paste in all the 91 boxes. Clear, everyone? So, if you click on this one, everything will be applied automatically. Directly last page, modify, pre-scrutinize, verify. That's all over. 5 minutes we can complete this work. When if you apply table F, then no problem. 5 minutes form filling. Click on that, verify form, pre-scrutinize, DSA attachment, that's all. DSA attachment will take 2-3 minutes time. Remaining work will be completed in 30 seconds. Just you will see this, you will tick on this, over, done, matter over. Articles will be completed in 5 minutes. Listening, everyone? Yes, or, please listen. Sometimes what can be done is, see here. I will click on this. Okay, na? I will click on this. Automatically everything will be clicked or not? Manually you can go and change it now. That means everything will apply except these. Clear or not, everyone? You will click on, say for example, fourth one you don't want. You clicked on it as a wrong button. Immediately Word document type will open again. Okay, this you don't want, what you want, write down there. This is how table F will work. Everyone understood the concept clearly, yeah? So table F is a source document for AOA. AOA will be filled in table F. I'm talking about company limited by share capital. Okay, na everyone? Almost around totally 70 to 80 companies, 75, 76 and odd. In companies I have incorporated till date. Recent 2020 after I'm talking about. Almost around 30 to 35 companies we have filed. Section 8 companies are there, government companies are there, normal private company, public company, so many companies are done. Same procedure for every company. 1 or 2 companies if you do, from third company onwards, blindly you can apply the procedure. Clear? Incorporation, a time we will be charging 25,000 for each company. Private company, 20,000. Public company, 50,000 almost. Compliances will be more in public. Public company, 40-50,000. Private company, it will be around 20 to 25,000. 25,000 you can take. Clear? Work will be for 4 to 5 hours maximum. And that too article assistance will do. We need not do anything. Everything is a procedure based. If it is appeal based, we need to sit. Procedure based. Anywhere if they do wrong, Form A will show that you have done wrong. If at all they have to do some wrong, they will do wrong in putting the numbers. Paid up capital will be asked. Instead of 1 lakh, that also happened once. Instead of 10 lakh, they put 1 crore. That's all. Promoters will die. Means whenever you write the capital clause of memorandum, capital clause. Problem is article assistants blindly do certain things. Number of shares. Amount is 1 crore. Number of shares 10 lakhs divided into 10 rupees share each. They didn't see that properly. Directly amount they kept in the box, 1 crore. Means what it will become? 1 crore shares of rupees 10 each. Paid up capital should be 10 crore. But nothing will happen. I will tell you why. They pre-scrutinized the form. Form pre-scrutiny will be completed because computer don't know your intention. It said, okay, everything is correct. Everything is correct. Lastly, stamp duty has to be paid. At that time, it is showing 22 lakhs, including GST. 22 lakh fees, why it is levied like that? Then we went back and saw. Then they have given 10 crore capital. Then we rechanged that. It's not 10 crore capital. It is 1 crore capital, 10 lakh shares. So everywhere if they do mistake also, it is easily identifiable. So happily you can give that work to your article assistant. He will do. Max 4 hours it will take. But a pakka 25,000 will be on your table. Immediately you do that. Easy money earning. Incorporation of companies. Just a small procedure. And do you know, shall I tell you one thing? You can also do that. Just a signature chartered accountant will do. I will do if you do that. Signature I will do at the last. Remaining work you can do on your own. And today, most of the CA inter-qualified students are doing GST registrations, income tax registrations, PAN registrations, company registration works. Why they are doing all these things? blindly you can click on table F. Yes or no, everyone? Sharing basis, they are going to a chartered accountant. Sir, this is the work. So what is for you, what is for me? Directly they are asking. 40% to you, 60% to me. You prepare MOA and give me. Remaining I will do. Chartered accountant, what he is feeling? 25,000, 40%, 10,000. Without doing anything, just on signing, if I am getting 10, then why should I leave? Student will think 15,000. When should I get now? So they are also thinking in the same way. But no problem. Like that only world should move on. Everyone should do his own work. So this is one of the area where you need not feel so much difficulty. 4 hours you will spend. Happily you can. One time if you learn work of incorporation, any number of companies you can do. Any number of companies. 25,000 fees they will charge. Public limited companies, it is around 45,000 they are charging. Only thing is, go to a right chartered accountant when they are writing the MOA. MOA drafting is important. AOA anyway, AOA important. But the drafting difficulty is not there because of. Just now I discussed. Because of. Now did you understand how table F will apply? You will pre-scrutinize the table F form, articles. Then, first part A. Next part B. Next MOA. Next AOA. Clear? How many open now? 4. Lastly, agile form will open. Then after you fill all these, then last one will open. That's called as a agile form. Agile, AGILE. Agile form will be GST registration, insurance registration, ESI registrations. All these registrations will be done. Optional. Agile is an optional form. If you want GST registration from the very beginning, then you go. No sir, let it reach 20 lakhs, 1 crore, like that if you feel. After that, registration under GST. Once the turnover level is reached in a supply level, then only I will go, means you go like that. No sir, from the beginning I want to go from beginning. It is your choice. Generally, I don't apply for agile formats in the beginning. Okay, when the turnover anyway crosses in any financial, then we can go for registration under GST. Agile is an optional form. But filling agile is mandatory. Filling agile is mandatory. You should at least tell I don't want agile by opening the form. Clear? Open agile form, click on not applicable, pre-scrutinize, verify, file. Now, agile also opened. Once everything is opened, you filled. Now, you have so much document now. What is the first document? Spice Plus. First, come for the beginning. What is the form you have taken? First attachment, MOA. Next attachment, next attachment, Agile. After that, other addresses, proof of identity, proof of address, residence. Another 8 to 10 documents you will attach. All these things, MCA website, there is a block called as e-upload. What is the concept? E-upload, electronic upload. All these filled forms will be attached online. Sir, whenever I take, listen, physically imagine, I took a paper, spice form, 40 pages spice. I have to attach MOA. I took a stapler, tuck. AOA, tuck. Agile, tuck. All other paper, tuck. We have to staple or not? Now software will electronically staple them. Are you understanding or not? That will be done online. You can't see. But staple will be done online. Online they will attach everything. After that, once listening. Order also should not change. First I kept spice. Next I kept AOA. Next I kept MOA. Upload will not happen. First you have to put spice. Next MOA. Next AOA. Next Agile. Lastly other attachments you keep. Totally it should not cross 6 MB. File size should not cross 6 MB. I will tell fun part also in this. 2020-22 this year, January 20, we incorporated one company. That person is in USA, not here. Person is in USA. His father's name, he is starting a company here. They are having agricultural produce. Okay, that agriculture produce, paddy will be there. Paddy husk will be there. That husk removal will be made. and that husk will be processed, okay, and biscuits will be manufactured using that. Using the wheat husk, paddy husk, etc. They are manufacturing biscuits. That's a company nature. Sir, listen carefully what happened. That fellow is in USA. Son is in USA. He used to talk only during night time because daytime for him. 11 o'clock every day. At night he used to call, sir, what documents you need? Sir, I sent him as a attachment in a email, sir, these are all the documents required. If you want to become a member, no problem will come. You are a non-resident of India. Unnecessary complications, you do one thing. Make your mother and father as a directors and shareholders. You operate in the back of your father and mother, but still, you don't become a shareholder directly. Sir, he said okay for that. Everything is okay. His father doesn't know all this filing, PDF scanning, everything he don't know. What he has done, his father, Aadhaar card, all these things he has taken. There is a software in iPad called as Pages. Apple uses that. What is the software? Pages. You try at home if you have Apple product with you. Pages, like if you do anything, size will go to hundreds of MB. But he don't know that there is a restriction of 6 MB. My article assistant, I said, if morning when you come to office, first to do that work, because he will give in dollars. So it's so tempting. So therefore, first you do that work. Let us complete that first. After that, you do other works. He sent MOA to my email. Please download, I said. My article assistant around at 10, 10:30 like that, when I am in class, he called me and said, sir, I didn't find any email there. He called me and said at night that I sent. No, sir, I couldn't find. Later, after so much research, I came to know that he sent a Google Drive link. Arey, why he sent a Google Drive link for a false form? Then we opened Pages. Okay, then he opened, sir, Google Drive link was sent. Sir, Google Drive link, we clicked on it. 8 files are there. File number 1, Aadhaar father, Aadhaar mother, POI mother, POI father, proof of identity, POR, proof of residence, specimen signatures we call. What is that? Specimen signature. White paper you take, on that you sign, scan it and send. All these, this idiot has done in Pages. He has done over. File sizes, all of them come to 1.6 GB. Array 6 MB MCA will accept. This is bigger than a movie size. So he downloaded. My article assistant called me. Like this, seriously, somewhere I am teaching at that time, 2022 Jan. Exactly 20th of Jan. Because on that day only results announced. CA final. For them only I am taking a class on that day. Sir, suddenly I am seeing something, he called me. Sir, I want to talk to you once. I clicked on no. He said, sir, 1 minute, sir, please, sir. So I lifted the call in class like this and I said, he said, sir, file size is 1.6 GB. What? 1.6 GB? Any movie he sent? Why it will be 1.6 GB? What he sent? Sir, he sent only 8 documents, sir. But still size is 1.6 GB. I was really surprised. Why 1.6 GB file? Never in life I have seen. Immediately I stopped the class and came out and I opened that. It is in PDF again. He converted Pages into PDF. Why this much file size? I asked him, is there any error in the file? You compress using PDF softwares are there. At least use that. Problem is, even if you want to do that, PDF upload has to happen to compress it. Upload is not happening. Each file is around 380 MB, 420 MB. He is telling, sir, it is not uploading. I said, okay, leave off. I will call him at night again. 11 o'clock I called him. I asked him, sir, why that file size is 1.6 GB? What you kept there? He said, sir, only documents. After 20 minutes of discussion, I came to know that he used Pages. Lastly, he said, sir, in Pages, generally it happens, sir. You didn't do it in Word document. You have done it on Pages. Yes, sir, I have done it on Pages. Idiot, you would have told that first. Pages is a software which will create a clear picture of all the document. Even if you zoom it for 800x, still it will not pixelate. Investigation departments, police departments, fingerprints, they will use that Pages. Why for MCA here? Too much. MCA, why it will use pages, sir? Investigation departments, homicide intervention teams will be there. Murder investigations will be done. Those people, for them only Apple introduced the concept called as pages. Pages is a thing which will be used to, it will not pixelate. You zoom it as much as you want. Each and every minute detail it will capture. For that reason it kept. Those images will be anyways, file size will be very high. For them they kept that. He used that scientific feature of a Apple product to scan their Aadhaar card. So, what is the file size accepted by Government of India? 6 MB. I'm not talking photo 6 MB. Spice plus MOA plus AOA plus agile form plus attachment. Everything put together should not go beyond 6 MB. You will upload form. Then comes the real story, fees. It will show 6,500 plus the GST. Pay fee, you will click on that. Sir, I am explaining incorporation of company in detail here itself. Pay the fee, you click on that button. Thank you. You are redirected to the payment website. CC Avenue will open. It will go to a payment block. You will give your ID, password, login details of net banking, you will pay. Once you pay na, page will be saying that error. Always it happens with MCA. Don't have fear. So if you do in your practice letter na, no problem. Remember me, what I said. Always it will be shown like that. Then what you have to do, one SRN will be generated and it will show error. SRN, service request number. You need to copy that and paste somewhere. Generally in office what we will do is, name of company, SRN generated, will maintain an Excel sheet. SRN you need to maintain. That SRN you need to take. The other day if you remember, track SRN status we have seen. Go there, click, track SRN status, give this SRN, click enter. That's all. Immediately one challan will get opened. PDF download, send it to the client, 6,500 registration charge, 14 to 15,000 your charge, ask him to pay 20,000. This is how you can get money on incorporation. So this is a easy way to understand. Practical if you do 1-2 times with me, you will get full clarity about how incorporations will be done. Just it takes 4-5 hours time. Anyone, science graduate also can do this if you do for 2 times. Nothing great inside this. Just a procedure filing. Okay? Sorry. Now hope everyone understood articles MOA, AOA. AOA will contain dash regulation. What are the tables applicable? Table F, G, H, I, J. Unlimited company with capital? I. Unlimited company without shares? Guarantee company? G, H. What is G? Without share. Next one, with share. Next, after, sorry, with share and without share. Next one, company having a share capital? F. Now answer my question very clearly now. Table F will contain model articles, mandatory articles. Can I remove and add on my own? Can I apply everything? What are the 3 adaptations of table F? Full adoption, partial adoption, nil adoption. You can go for any of the 3 adaptations. Clear? One last question for you. Answer this and then we will read the section. Full clarity. Tell me. I adopted completely model articles. Table F copied and pasted there. Clear? That means I have my own articles or not having own articles? Not having any kind of own articles. I don't have own articles. Completely I was dependent on table F. I applied them. Now tell me which is more superior? Writing my own articles is superior. Copying, pasting the model articles is superior. Which will be more superior? Wrong. That's why subsection 8 has come. Both have same validity. So don't compare model with own articles and tell one is superior, one is inferior. That's why subsection 8. For people like us only it came. Please read subsection 8. Subsection 8. Babu, which section we are in? 5. Subsection 8. Start. In case, 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Everyone begin. In case of any company which is registered after the commencement of this act, insofar as the registered articles of such company do not exclude or modify regulations contained in model article. Stop there. One second. First one, what is there? Company. Answer, what is there? Company. That company has registered articles. Has what articles? Registered. Sir, what is registered articles? Registered articles here represent the articles which are registered with the ROC. Registered with the ROC of such a company. That articles excluded model articles are do not exclude. Modified or do not modified. Not answering. Come for the beginning. First one. What is there? That company has what? Has registered its that registered articles. Model articles are excluded or not excluded? Modified or not modified? And a full adoption, partial adoption, nil adoption. Read again. You can have more, no problem. Tell me now. It excluded or do not exclude? Modified or not modified? I didn't exclude any model article. I didn't modify the model article. What does it mean? Full adoption. That's what you want to tell. So again, first one. There is a that company has that registered articles is a full adoption, partial adoption, nil adoption. Full adoption of AOA. Okay. Applicable to such company. Those regulations shall, so far as applicable, be the regulations of that company in the same manner and to the same extent as they were contained in duly registered articles of the company. That means as if you have written the articles, I will give the same impact also for the table F adaptation. That means don't compare table F, own articles, own is superior, table is inferior, and the Companies Act is inferior. Don't do that comparison. It will be as equivalent as if it were the duly registered and written article. Clear? Please read subsection 8 for a minute. We will go to the next one. Okay. So now tell me, I want you to read, since we have made a holistic coverage of the concept, now let us start understanding the Bare Act provision in detail. Please everyone, along with me, read subsection 1. First, let us complete the section now. Start. The articles of a company shall contain regulations for management of the company. It contains what? Regulations. Okay, next. Second, shall also contain such manner as may be prescribed. Okay, next. Prescribed in this subsection shall be deemed to prevent a company from including such additional matters in its articles as may be considered necessary for its management. That means, as and when required, can the articles be altered and provide for additional matters? Yes, you can provide. Next, articles may contain provisions for entrenchment. 3, 4, 5, please don't read. 6 directly, read. Articles shall be in respect to forms specified in table F, G, H, I, J in schedule number 1 as may be applicable for such company. Next. Company may adopt, very important, adaptation of table F. Company may adopt all or any regulations contained in model articles applicable to such company. 8th subsection already completed. Now listen. Please listen. My company got incorporated in 2008. New companies came in the year 2013. Now answer, when 2008 companies, 1956 Companies Act is there when I am getting incorporated, as per that particular act, I have applied my table F provisions. New Companies Act came. Table F lo minor changes have been made. Now, when New Companies Act has come, when the New Companies Act transition happened, all the companies coming to here has to change as per table F of the new acta. They can continue with the old acta. That's what they want to tell here. They can continue with the old one. Continue. Nothing in this section shall apply to articles of a company registered under any previous company law unless amended under this act. Sir, if you make amendment under this act to the provision will apply as per this Companies Act, or else you can continue with your old Companies Act. Everyone understood the point clearly? Yeah? This is point number 9. So we have completed every point inside this except subsection number 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4 and 5. Except that each and every point we have completed. 3, 4 and 5 will be talking about entrenchment. Let us read those provisions clearly. Start. The articles may contain provisions for entrenchment to the effect that specified provisions of the articles may be altered only if conditions or procedures as that are more restrictive than those applicable in case of special resolution are met or complied with. Start reading that. Please read the content properly. Completed reading? See here. Name of the concept is called as entrenchment. What is the name? Entrenchment. Entrenchment means, trench means constructing a boundary. Fence is called as a trench. Entrenchment means protection. Why the fencing, everything will be kept for any house? Protection. Basic protection is required. So therefore fencing, all these things will be constructed. Like this is a fence for articles, such that people can't alter the articles so easily. Sir, I will give you 1 or 2 examples to understand this. Articles of association, 91 table of provisions are there. Say for example, you written all the 91. 91 or 100 or 150 or as per the need you have drafted articles. Listening everyone? Yes, now what happened, let me explain. In that, articles, if you write something, if you want to alter the articles, like memorandum, it requires a special resolution. Which resolution? Special resolution. To do what? To alter the articles, it requires which resolution to be passed? Special resolution is required to alter the articles. Special resolution means how many members? If 100 are attended, so how many has to vote in favor? 75 has to vote in favor. Generally in company, problem will come in that way. Whenever I tell special resolution, don't think that 100 + 75 has to vote. 75% of the capital whoever hold, they will win. Example, we all are members in a company. 3 persons are holding 80% of the capital. If these 3 persons said yes sir, our voice is indeterminate, they will not consider. That means in company who will win? Economic strength will win, number of persons will win, everyone. And a number is important, amount is important. How much economic strength you are having, you will win in the company. All of us, 300 members are there, say for example, 300 are holding total share capital, 3 persons are holding 80% of the capital. Now who will win? That means, though these 3 people are holding 80%, how many minds are working here? 3 minds. Overall 300 minds, 3 minds are controlling the entire company. Yes or no? Which seems to be incorrect most of the times. Therefore, problem started in Companies Act. What they are doing, whenever majority shareholders want, whenever I call majority in Companies Act, head count la majority, economic strength la majority, economic strength majority, money majority. Clear? Whenever the majority want, they are altering the articles just like that. Because articles alteration require which resolution? How much capital consent is required? How much these people have? If they say yes, articles alteration will happen or will not happen? That's the point. Understood the point or not, everyone? Therefore, in most of the times, some companies will ask for entrenchment provision. Entrenchment provision means, I will give you 1 or 2 examples. Number of directors in a company. Private company, minimum 2, maximum 15. Minimum, maximum. Public company, minimum 3, maximum 15. 7 is members. I'm talking about what? Directors. Directors will be paid. At the end of the year, what we need to pay to the directors? Remuneration. To whom? Number of directors increasing means cost to the company increased or decreased? To avoid that, generally in the articles we will write, maximum directors in my company can't exceed 8. Act law, what is the maximum? Act law, what is the maximum? In my company? No sir, I want 10. Alter articles and add 2. Like that you have to do. Alter the and add 2 directors to that. But this is often misused by the majority. Whenever their relatives are there, they will alter the articles, bring them as a director. Therefore, entrenchment protection provisions, shield provisions came in Companies Act, where they will tell that entrenchment provision we need to write. I have shown check boxes. Check boxes. Third check box also will be there. If you really find in online filing, third check box is, do you need entrenchment? He will ask. Do you need entrenchment? They will ask like that. First box is table of applicability. Second box is fully own article. Third box is entrenchment. I went to 10th provision. Number of directors point is there. Now I will click on entrenchment. Once you make entrenchment, you click on entrenchment, 1 box will again open. There they will tell what protection you need, what shield you want to provide. It will ask you clearly. If company want to alter number of directors in these articles, they should not only pass special resolution, they should pass special resolution, and they should also take the approval of 50% of the members. Means, tell me, special resolution means how many will pass? 3. Remaining how many are there? 297 are there or not, everyone? In that 50% of the members also should agree. Then you change it. Like that I will put a provision. Now did you understand or not? Or I will tell unanimous approval is required, not just special. Generally, articles alteration required. This is the 10th time I said the same. Generally, articles alteration required. Whenever entrenchment is there, you should make it so strict and difficult to alter that special resolution should not be there. More than special should be there. I said special plus 50% approval, or special plus overall other members approval, or unanimous directly I will tell. Clear? Huh? Like this they can provide. Now tell me, alteration becomes easier, difficult or now? If I put an entrenchment, not just as a special resolution, SR plus 50% of the other members, I said. Now alteration will be in the hands of a majority, alteration will be in the hands of entire company. Answer. This is the intention of entrenchment provisions. Clear, everyone? Read subsection number 3 now. You can understand much clearly. Start reading subsection 3. Everyone read. The articles may contain provisions for entrenchment to the effect that specified provisions, stop there, all provisions are specified provisions are. Who should specify that? We should only specify. Check the box. Read. Specified provisions of the articles may be altered only if the conditions or procedures as that are more restrictive than those applicable in case of special resolution are met or complied with. Everyone understood or not? That's the idea behind entrenchment. Listening everyone in the class. So why the process of entrenchment came in Companies Act? What is the need for entrenchment? Alteration of certain provisions in the articles should not be so easy. Clear, everyone? One example I have given. Like this you can take any number of examples for that. Okay. So it should not be so easy. Alteration of articles should not be so easy. Clear, everyone in the class? At least now you should understand. Entrenchment is not there for MOA. Entrenchment is there only for what? That much important AOA is. AOA is dangerous also if you misuse it. Clear or not, everyone? AOA is equally dangerous if you misuse the AOA. That's why AOA only got this much complication than MOA. Sir, MOA what is there, sir? Name clause means what? Register office means what? Objects means what? How to alter procedure. That's all. Nothing great we have learned. If there is any interpretation, that is there only in articles. Articles is the difficult one in the provisions, not memorandum. Memorandum is dead easy. It is only procedural compliance. Up to here, understood, everyone? Now the question arises, sir, entrenchment means you will add restrictions to the alteration of articles. Understood. But when you should add it, you should add at the time of incorporation, after getting incorporated. At any time you can do. Read subsection 4. 2 minutes, sir, we will leave. The provisions for, read the provisions for entrenchment referred to in subsection 3 shall only be made either on formation of a company or by amendment to the articles agreed to by all the members of company in case of private, special resolution in case of public. Sir, you said more than special resolution. Listen. Tell me. Summarize and tell me what provision we are reading. Entrenchment provision. Everyone, what provision we are reading? What do you mean by entrenchment provision? We will add restrictions, delete existing restrictions. Add restrictions for what? We add restriction to articles, we add restriction to alteration of articles. That means first I need to entrench a provision. First I need to entrench a provision. Later what entrenchment you want to provide, you need to write. Tell me now, check boxes are there? One of the article provision I need to click a check box, entrench. To put the tick mark, who gave you permission? That's what he is telling. If it is a private company, to create entrenchment, unanimous approval is required. To create entrenchment in a public company, special resolution is required. Once you take special resolution approval, you get a license to tick the check box. Once you click the check box, you can write what entrenchment you want to provide. Last one, where articles contain provisions for entrenchment, whether on formation or amendment, company shall give a notice to the registrar. Tell the registrar that certain entrenchment provisions are there inside our articles. This is subsection number 5. But still, last one point, sir. I will ask you a question, fastly answer and complete the section. Point number 1. What articles will contain? What are the tables covering articles? F, G, H, I, J. Company limited by shares. Can I add any matters to the table F? Can I modify? Which is more superior? I am a company under Old Companies Act. Okay, New Companies Act came. I need to alter all my articles. I made amendments. Amendment should be as per the amended Companies Act. Everyone understood the point? Tell me, what do you mean by entrenchment provision? It will protect the company from alteration of articles. Generally, alteration of articles require once you entrench, what resolution is required? Special plus other conditions. Special plus other conditions will be met. That means it is more restricted, more liberal. But to add restrictions, who should give permission? Public company law, special resolution. Private company law, unanimous resolution. That's all answer over. This is all about section number 5. What is section number 5? Articles. The main section we completed. 15 minutes it will take us to complete section 14 and section number 18. 15 minutes. Tomorrow we will do that. No problem. Tomorrow session, first 15 minutes we will complete 2 sections. Small sections. If you want, you can just come over to 14. Reference, I am not going to discuss anything. Don't fear. 14th section, amendment to the articles or alteration of articles. See here. That's all. Half a page answer. Come to 18. That's all. 3-line answer. Both put together half page answer. 15 minutes it will take to complete them. 15-20 minutes max. We will complete that area. Then we will be going into the next concept called as doctrines under Companies Act. Okay. So this is a target. Tomorrow's session, tomorrow 21, 20, 21. 3.5 hour session will come for us. So in that session, max half an hour, let us take it. We will complete this. And then we start with the doctrines under Companies Act. 3 doctrines will be there. All the 3 doctrines will complete in the class with examination, illustrations as well. Okay. With the doctrines also completed means 70% we will be completing out. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you. We'll meet again in the next session.